Namaskaram എൻ്റെ പേര് Tabitha from Northern English. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് നന്നായി സംസാരിക്കാൻ താൽപ്പര്യം ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അതിനെ സഹായിക്കുന്ന ഒരു video ആണിത്. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed already, then please do. This is a continuation from my first video on idioms, so if you want to watch that, just click on the link above. An idiom is a word or a phrase that's actual meaning is different from the literal meaning of the words. Now that might be a confusing definition to you, but I'm sure once I start sharing these examples you will understand what an idiom is and how to use it. So let's get into 12 more common idioms that we use in English. So the first one is fit as a fiddle. This means that you're in good health, nalla arogyam. For example, despite his age, he is fit as a fiddle. The next one is seeing red. This means very angry. Walade deshipidiga. For example, he was seeing red, so I avoided him. Or I was seeing red when she said that. The next one is the elephant in the room. This means to not address an obvious issue. For example, if you're meeting with a friend and you've had an argument and you don't address that or talk about that at all. I couldn't talk to him about it. It was just the elephant in the room. The next one is the last straw, which means the last annoyance or difficulty that makes a whole situation unbearable. For example, he had always been rude, but what he said to me that day was the last straw. Or you could say, I'm having a bad day today, but the accident was just the last straw. The next one is cutting corners, which means not performing a task correctly or by the rules in order to save time or money. Samemo panamo labikan cheyendakaringal cheyadirikuka. For example, I thought he was really cutting corners with that building job. Or you could say, we don't want to cut corners on this project. The next one is bite the bullet, which means to force yourself to do something you don't want to do or to face a fear. For example, I know you're scared, but you really need to bite the bullet with this. Next we have to break the ice. This means to make people feel more comfortable or relaxed when meeting for the first time. For example, let's play a game to break the ice. Next we have a cold shoulder, which means ignoring someone. Arengilum avaganikuga. For example, I haven't had a reply for a few days. Do you think he's giving me the cold shoulder? Or you could say, I haven't heard from her in a long time. Maybe she's giving me the cold shoulder. Next is to put all your eggs in one basket. This means to depend on one plan, to not have a backup plan. Urikariyatil matram shodikuga. For example, I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. Or you could say, I'm applying to different jobs because I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. Next is burning bridges, which means to damage a relationship beyond repair. Or a relationship intentionally iladakuga. For example, she's hurt me so many times, I've just burnt my bridges with her. Get a taste of your own medicine. This means to be treated as you treat others, and it's mostly used in a negative sense. You have an idiom similar to this in Malayalam. Tankuri chakuril tan tanne. For example, she really got a taste of her own medicine with what happened. Next is in a nutshell, which means in the fewest possible words, or a short summary or explanation. Short ayıtı parayuga. For example, I'll tell you the story in a nutshell. I'll tell you what happened in a nutshell. So I hope you found this video really helpful, and I hope it's given you a few more idioms that you can use while speaking English. Please like this video and subscribe to see more content like this. Adutulesene Kana.